Hello, hola, welcome to Rena MoMoney Plus channel. I'm your girl, Rena MoMoney. On this channel, we talk about wholesaling real estate, being a profitable landlord, tips and tools on saving money and making money in the real estate industry. Well, today we're going to talk about all the updates on real estate, the housing updates, being a realtor, all the different updates that's currently affecting us now and things that we need to be aware of. So, come on in. We all know that updates can be long and outdrawn. There's so much going on with the economy, so much going on with the inflation, with the housing, with the NARs, all the different changes. We won't be able to go over every last one, but I want to touch on a few today. I want to start with the wholesalers. I want to tell you what's going on in Atlanta. In Atlanta, they have drawn and created this new ordinance. They're saying that wholesalers are equity thieves. They're saying that wholesalers are calling and pressuring and harassing residents and sellers, or should I say homeowners, to sell their home. With this new ordinance, so that all wholesalers in Atlanta can be aware, if you contact a potential seller and they tell you they're not interested or they don't want to do anything, you cannot reach back out to them for at least 6 months. If you do so, you're breaking the new law. There's a new law they have in place, or should I say the new ordinance. So wholesalers in Atlanta, make sure if you get a no, or if they say they're not interested, or if they don't want to sign, or they turn you off in any way, you make sure you have nothing else going out to them for 6 months. You can't turn around and cold call them. You can't send them a letter. You cannot have any contact, because if you do, you risk $1,000 fine or 6 months in jail. So there's no way around this particular ordinance. If the seller says they're not interested, make sure that you don't have anything in place where you have automatic send outs. You make sure you pull their number, you make sure you pull their address. You cannot make any contact in Atlanta. You cannot make any contact for at least 6 months. Another important update is what's going on with NAR, N-A-R, National Association of Realtors. The Department of Justice, DOJ, Department of Justice, right now is saying that NAR is price fixing. They are now coming after commissions. So Department of Justice is coming after commissions. One thing about it, you don't want the Department of Justice on you, don't want the DOJ on you for any reason, because they do like to make an example out of you. And right now, they're on NAR. First off, Americans' commission is at the top. It's like double what the rate is in any other country. So DOJ is trying to do what we call a reform, a commission reform. And at this time, buying now, it's at the top of the market. You heard me on a previous video saying how folk are overbuying. Things are overpriced. You've noticed already the rent increase. You've noticed already the purchase price increase. People are buying 20, 40, 60,000 over the asking price. So it's really wild right now, and everything is in a bubble right now. It's really wild. So is the market about to crash? We're going down that road where these are some processes that normally happen before the market crash. So as I always say, the housing market is massive. It's always an opportunity somewhere, no matter what the market is doing, no matter what's going on with the DOJ and what's happening with the commissions. If you are a realtor, make sure that you have a plan. Make sure that you have a plan, whether you are a realtor, whether you are a wholesaler or an investor. I am not a licensed realtor. I'm not a realtor at all. I'm an investor, and I have been investing since 2003. I've seen it when it crashed in 08. I seen when the prices in the market went up tremendously in 5, 6, and 7, and things just went rock bottom. So be prepared. We talk about that, having a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan on failing. So make sure that if you're a realtor, that you understand what's going on with your end. I am not a realtor, but these are some updates that I wanted to make mention of those that are investing and those that are in the real estate industry. I most so updated you on what's going on in Atlanta, Georgia. There are some other cities and states that are putting new ordinance in place for wholesalers to try to ban wholesaling. We talked about that on a previous video on what's going on in some other states. We talked about how to get around it. So here again, this is something to follow. Make sure you don't contact them within 6 months. Zillow is now coming in the industry, buying and selling homes and doing pretty good with picking up properties and buying. You probably see a sign, whereas normally their platform was a little different. So keep abreast, understand what's going on in your industry. This is your industry. This is a part of perfecting your craft. Know what's going on with NAR. Know what's going on with the Department of Justice. Know what's going on with these new ordinances. So that's a few updates in housing. I want to also update you with taxes. I'm not a financial advisor, but if you're an investor and you're making money, you know about the capital gain rate. Capital gain, you've heard that before. Capital gain is when you hold a property for at least a year, and you get this preferential rate when you sell it after 1 full year. At this time, there's a proposal to increase that rate up to 25%, whereas it is 20% now, and there's a proposal to increase the capital gain rate up to 25%. Talk to your accountant. The time is now, because that's on the table for the capital gain tax. Net investment income tax. That's another tax. Talk to your CPA about it. If you are an active real estate investor, you can avoid this tax. Before I go into some more updates, I want to give a shout out. You know, I got to give my shout outs. If you haven't been on this channel before and this is your first time on this channel, we talk about real estate, we talk about wholesaling, we talk about being a landlord. This channel will give you nothing but great, valuable tips and tools on how to save you money and make you money. If you need help, if you need some specific questions answered and you are getting stuck with real estate, make sure you schedule a coaching call with me. Schedule a coaching call. Look down in the description below. I have a link where you can schedule a coaching call. Also in the description, there's great resources. Check them out. I don't want to go through each one because we don't have a lot of time on the video. But make sure you check out the resources that's down in the description. Hopefully it'll help you out. If you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Smash that, smash it, smash it. If you have already subscribed, then please like. If this channel is giving you some valuable information and it's helpful, it's your first time you say, I'm trying to jump more into being a landlord. I'm trying to jump more into being a profitable wholesaler, then go ahead. Smash that like button or subscribe. So for my new subscribers that I have here, you know, again, you're here on this video. I greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate you subscribing and helping yourself to become a better you. For the ones that are coming back, I appreciate you. I also want to give you a clap and thank you for helping yourself become a better you. Congratulate yourself. Celebrate all wins. Celebrate everything from the smallest thing to the largest thing. If you're just now getting on a video to say, let me see if I can pick up free information, you have the right channel. Okay, so let's get back to the updates. For wholesalers, the time is right now. The time is always right for wholesalers. The market is, we talked about that on previous videos, how the market is booming and booming and booming. You have so much room and so much time. If you are a landlord, the time is right now because the rent market has increased. The rent rates have increased. What you used to get $900 for, you can now get $1,200 for. What you used to get $1,200 for, you can now get $1,500 for. It's increased because of a lot of other things that's happening in the government. It's increased because what's going on with the economy, and that's a whole nother subject. So if you are a landlord buying something right now low, holding on to it, let it increase, get that passive income, the time is right for landlords right now too. Because keep in mind, landlords, your house is appreciating. It appreciates and it's just going up, up, up. It's not like a car. A car depreciates, houses appreciate. Keep that in mind, remember that. So the time is right for you too to buy and hold. The time is right if you want to wholesale. The time is right if you want to turn around and flip. This is the housing market right now. It's at its all-time high in everything, all-time low in interest rates. So if you are a first-time buyer or you're trying to buy a home, interest rate at 2.5, you know, credit repair companies out here getting it done because there is a shortage in housing. There's a shortage in housing that are first-time type houses. And when I say that, I mean houses that run anywhere from $150,000 to $300,000. There's a shortage there because the average home is about $200,000. Now, again, I'm in Florida, and you may say, wow, you can buy a nice house for $200,000. I'm in Florida. So remember, a lot of times I'm speaking on Florida experience, but for the most part, across the board, the housing market has gone up. There is a high demand for housing, for houses. Okay, that was updates on housing. That's our thing here on this channel. So keep abreast on what's going on. I want to talk a little bit about what's going on with stocks, reference stocks, and some of the updates with the stock market. There's something called the debt ceiling. The debt ceiling prevents the government from borrowing more money. Now, we have not reached that point yet, nor have we reached that amount yet. One of the reasons we may have not reached it is because they keep raising it several times. They've raised it again and again. So the debt ceiling has been raised. Keep in mind, the stock market benefits from low interest rates. So whatever the economy is doing, if you're in the stocks, the stock market benefits when the economy or when things are at a low interest rate. And that's what we're in now. So that's the reason why you're seeing a lot of up and down. You're seeing tech companies going down, and you may see the cannabis going up, or you may see the cryptocurrency going off the roof. Matter of fact, I think Bitcoin was at 61,000. No one knows when the crash is going to happen. No one knows when the market will crash. If you are in stocks, even if you're not in stocks, it will affect the economy. So just prepare yourself. If you're on a job, keep in mind that 401k and retirement accounts are connected into the stock market. So just prepare yourself. Gas prices are up 10% and the food is up 10%. Groceries are up 10%. What I would say is never have all your eggs in one basket. Diversify. Stocks, real estate, cryptocurrency, online business, other businesses. Just be prepared. That's the best way to beat it. That's the best way of not getting caught. If anything, this pandemic should have taught us how to more prepare. Actually, it taught us a lot. It taught us how to be a little bit more patient because the lines at the bank was long. So it taught us patience. It taught us health, to be more aware of our surroundings. It taught us a lot. It taught us how to make sure that we are prepared financially. A lot of people only had one job or one source of income. You have to have multiple streams of income. Create those multiple streams of income. If you have 2 or 3, that's not enough. I say you need at least 4. On a previous video, we talked about you're safer if you have at least 5. Make sure you have multiple streams of income in different industries: real estate, stocks, cryptocurrency, online business, a side business, 2-3 side hustles, passive. You have 2-3 sources of passive income. That is really how you win, and that is really how you build your wealth, and that is really how you leave a legacy. So those are a few updates. There's a lot more. We'll do some more updates. If there is something that you want to know, if there's something that I missed or you want to share with us all, put it in the comments in the section below. Let us know. Put it in the comments. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and make sure you get all this good free information that I got for you. Thank you, and you take care.